Pellet Grills drip pan. Do you really need it? We're about to find out. Got the Camchef Woodwind Pro 24 right here. Eliminated the drip pan down there, as you can see. Took that out. Got a big aluminum pan here. Gonna line it with some aluminum foil. We're gonna throw on some ribs and chicken. Heavy metal style. Alright, we're gonna start up the Woodwind Pro here. Started temp out at 225 and the smoke setting at max 10. And down in our pot right here I got a couple pellets and then a few chips of hickory. Alright, and no drip pan in there. Alright, we'll let it start and we're going to throw on some ribs seasoned with Lawry's seasoning and root boy rub for poultry and pork, and some chicken breast with Lawry's seasoning and some of the Omaha Steaks blend seasoning, an all-purpose seasoning. So that's what we got going. So do you really need a drip pan in your pellet grill? We'll find out. Alright, we got the ribs right there in the middle. Let's get it going. Alright, so after 9 minutes here, the set temp is 225. Just a minute ago, the temperature was 223, and now it's gone up to 230. Alright, that's after 9 minutes. So the PID controller in here is going to regulate the temps whether that pan is in there or not. I don't think we're going to see any crazy fluctuations in temp without that pan in there. The PID is going to take over. It's going to keep it within 5-10 degrees, and if something crazy happens, I'll let you know, but I don't think it will. See, look, within just me talking, the temperature just dropped down to 229. So already this experiment, you know, having to put these drip pans in here and having to clean them and all that mess that goes into having them, and look, they end up rusting after all. So if you're wondering, I mean, a lot of people use drip pans anyway. Why have the two layers of steel in between your cook? I mean, it's on the top layer, right? Top level. Drip pan down below. I always cook on the top anyway. I'm not searing in this thing. No reason to have that. So alright, we'll just let it go, see what happens. Alright, so after 29 minutes here, look, temp 227. Alright, let's just go and bump this temp up to 250. See how it hangs there. Alright, now let me just show you. I have this handle cracked right here, and look at my chips and my pellets. Still not starting to smolder. That's the thing with this. It's a clever idea, but what happens is once they do ignite, they ignite full blast and they just kind of flame out, and you're not really getting a lot of smoldering smoke flavor. You get a little bit for a second, but you'll get like a quick burst of a little bit more heat because it ignited. So hey, it's kind of cool. But you know, if you really want extra smoke inside of your pellet grill, get yourself a smoke tube, fill it with a combination of pellets and wood chips, and stick it inside the cook chamber, and you'll have continuous smoke flavor. You won't have to wait until those start smoldering and then they ignite, and then you're done. Alright, check it out, see if it holds 250. Alright, after 40 minutes, temp set at 250, we're at 260. See that? Let's see what these chips are doing. Well, see that? They ignited. Close that. We'll get a little bit of smoldering, hopefully, but basically they're just going to ignite. Can you see a little bit of smoke coming? Yeah, a little bit of smoke. But that's what happens with that that box there. So, all right, so we're holding pretty close. The PID controller takes over, and it'll regulate temp with or without a drip pan. All right. So after 53 minutes, temps are holding solid. 251. I have set temp at 250. Let's go and crank it up to 275. All right, set temp 275, and let's throw these chicken breasts on here, and we're gonna load up the smoke box with some more hickory chips. All right, so 275 now. Let's throw some hickory chips in there. All right, so we got a little bit smoldering started there. Throw those back in. Keep this closed now, and hopefully that's going to smolder and not ignite. So, all right. So we're looking like no drip pan. What do you need that for? All right, so after a couple minutes, time is 57 minutes. Set temp 275. What's it say? 276. Holding steady. There you go, man. What do you need that for? All right. There's that. All right, so at 2 hours and 37 minutes, I bumped it up to 300 degrees set temp. And there we go. All right, breast temp 162. Time to get these off. All right, so after 2 hours and 56 minutes, these spare ribs are looking mighty nice. Look at that, got a nice bark on her. And they're temping at, what are they temping at? Let's see here. 188, 192, 198, 200. Yeah, temping at 200, 200, 201, temping at 202. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get them off of here. I'm going to wrap them. I'm going to put a little bit of this Kraft Original and a little bit of this spicy bulgogi sauce. That's going to give it a little tasty sweetness to it. And then I'll turn this grill off. So as you can see with my drip pan here, aluminum drip pan, everything's contained here. I did not need that drip pan that they give you. It's really not necessary, folks. I mean, the cleanup and the mess that's involved with that, I just don't want to deal with it. So as you can see, you could cook your family dinner, you know, perfectly fine without that in there and without the messy cleanup. All I'm going to do is take this out, roll up that aluminum foil, and I'm ready to go. I'll clean my grate, and I'm ready for my next cook. Alright, so let's just throw that back on there after I have it sauced up. Close it up. Go into shutdown. Shutdown confirmed. 20 minutes shutdown. That's it, Fort Pitt. Metal on.